Hi, guys. Today's Monday check in is about when we put significance on different things, how when the significance of it changes, then we can see things differently. So, and see the same situation differently. So, I, the first thing, I guess there's like three different parts to this. So, three different things that are kind of showing me this. So, the first part was my book. And I literally turned to this page, which I had marked. And I'm pretty sure that I've read this poem before. I know I have read this poem before, but really recently too. And how this poem, as I was reading it this time, was very, it was a different perspective. So I'm going to read it another time, and then just if you have heard it before, and if you look at the Monday morning check-ins, I might have done it on here actually, maybe last Monday. But it's called One Step at a Time, page 72. Fields of unforeseen glory, how quietly they whisper, gently wigglings of unseen potential become held up on high on man-made makings, set high on delusional glory, while other sets of glory fall so gracefully on fertile soil, not yet knowing of the place it has found. Will you be able to root? Is there enough space to expand? Or is it a place where highways run, causing annoyance to all that pass by? Why annoyance? Why not great marketing? Is survival a key? Or is true and honest grit that nails this glory's root to the ground? A wash of murkiness sends us reevaluating. Gentle folds of clarity wake up the murkiness to be evaluated at another time when pain will not be an option. The full force of that needs one. The full force of that one needs to be taken in lower doses, one hue at a time. The song is quieting now, much lighter, much softer now. Breathe. Feel the shift. The tightening of support brings much gentler frequency to be in. How easy to be in raindrops of sunlight rather than being pushed to the brink. So this time I feel that obviously that part about the full force of this one needs to be taken in lower doses. That's like a huge significance today for me. And also just that knowing of being planted in fertile soil. Like, do we actually know where we are being planted? Like where we are? Because like our life is pretty amazing, and from other people looking in, maybe they see amazingness, but actually to see your own life with amazing eyes, like that's huge value, like huge value to you to see yourself with loving eyes, kind of thing, and also to see the worth in yourself. That's pretty cool. So I feel like the significance of this poem is like one of just like thinking about it as last time I read it to you, even it has been like a lot of my beliefs, I guess, about that poem have like let go, release those beliefs and no longer need those. So then I can see other parts of the poem that maybe like definitely like, you know, I need, like, not need, and there's that word need, like we can be just so needy, even in our how we present ourselves to the world. Like for many years I've kind of strived on being different, and that was more significant than actually being myself. And yeah, and then like I've kind of needed to be myself, but then again that neediness, right? And I've tried to be myself, and the words need and try are very potent, and they bring this different like attitude towards how you are in the world. Like if I say I need to be here, that's, you're not there. So you just feel like you lack the possibility to be there. So that doesn't really have a great like knowingness in your body that you can be here. Do you know what I mean? Like, or there. So so yeah, it's just like that different shift in perspective. Like we strive to be in different places, or we try, and then that kind of has already made it possible for you not to be there, because you're like, well, I'm trying, but I'm not actually there. Not just being there. Okay, if that makes sense. So, right, you try to be different than everybody, and that significance can be actually more overpowering because you have a belief that you need to be different, and the only way you can be, even if being yourself actually is the same as other people, then that is not even going to be looked at, because you need to be different. So then you have to do that. So once you like once that belief kind of like is not need anymore, then you can actually be yourself and have peace in that, and no need for overreactions. Oh, I like that. No need for overreactions. To be yourself. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, this is Monday check-ins for you, and for me, just to kind of see how much where we are, like how have we grown from like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Have we even been able to have this sort of conversation 5 years ago? Like, were we open to that 5 years ago? Maybe you were. Maybe this is just a new perspective on it. And maybe you can hear something different in this poem that I read you and kind of switch it again. And maybe you watch this video another time, and even like in 5 minutes, and see a different perspective that you have had for this at that point, you know, because we keep changing. We don't need to be the same person that we were tomorrow. If we are the same person that we are tomorrow, that's not wrong. But what if we could have like a new relationship with ourselves every day? That would be cool. Because and not new meaning like I have to change everything and, force this and try to be that. That's so yucky. So if we actually just were that, like the next day, and if we just said, oh, I wonder if we could have a different relationship with ourselves today, and just kind of have an open feeling to that. And there's my dog. He's like telling me he needs a new relationship with me. And then we can have different relationships with other people around us, right? Like if we have a different relationship with ourselves, then we can have a different relationship with other people around us or other beings, like my puppy who needs to come in. Oh boy. Well, I hope you guys have a good week, and we'll talk to you next Monday.